Whew. Hey, hey, hey. It's your favorite pal from the moon, Milkthrow. Yeah, finally streaming. I'm sick. And let me just check the audio as always. Yeah, we are okay. Finally streaming. Right now, my friend Flux the Forsaken should be streaming, but he is sick, so I am sick too, but I am getting a little bit better, and I wanted to get this out of the way, so I guess I'll just get to it. Since I already did all of the tedious grinding, I guess I'll just post this on my friend's Discord, Flux the Forsaken, and we'll see how we do. It's being hot as fuck outside, and there's a water shortage right now, so let me just get some water because this is for the long haul. So last time we cleared adventure mode, and you may not realize it, but I redid it again so we could get all the money to get all of the plants upgrades and all of the plant slots and everything. And in my Zen garden I even sold some of my older plants so we could sell them and get more money, because each plant costs 8,000. Of course I don't have any of the other Zen gardens like the nighttime one or the aquatic Zen garden, but that made me sell my nighttime plants and my aquatic plants. That only gives me 3,000, but hey, it's still money. It's 3 diamonds, and if I make this grow to their maximum size, I get 8,000. That's 8 diamonds. So last time I don't remember their name, but somebody actually came to the stream, so that's crazy. And we had a good conversation about the game. I had a lot of fun, and honestly, I'm pretty ready to have this series done, because there's other series that I want to complete, and there's other new series that I want to have, like that I want to stream. I spent part of this afternoon making the thumbnails. One is for the Hololive Crony game made by the same person that did Freedom Planet, and the other one is Battle Stadium DON, and I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that one. The thumbnail was very silly. It's kind of shitty, the thumbnail, but doesn't matter. I had fun doing it. Okay, that's enough of the Zen garden. And as it says here, we gotta collect all the trophies in minigames, puzzle, and survival to get the gold sunflower trophy. We already did adventure, we already did puzzles, so only the minigames and the survival left. The survivals, I guess, is gonna take a little bit of time, so let's not lose any more time. Bit of a long intro. By the way, I'm a little excited because tomorrow there's the new episode of The Amazing Digital Circus. Now, this minigame is my mother's favorite minigame. She plays this more than the regular game. Well, maybe that's an exaggeration, but maybe just as much. So I've got experience playing this. It really is a lot of RNG. Also, like I said, it's been really hot outside, so do forgive me if I seem a little bit out of it at times. This is no good because we need plants that shoot instead of TSPPs. Oh, but we nailed it with that placement there at least. Right now, 3 lily pads and a magnet. Like, what am I supposed to do with all this? Yeah, the fog. So the fire clears just a little bit of the fog, but I mean, obviously not as much as the lantern or the fan. Blower. I was trying to remember what the name was. Can I get something other than a goddamn lily pad, please? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 lily pads. Okay, at least I got this. Now I need a plant that shoots. Okay, that works for now. There's another one here. I don't know if I'm gonna get a game over. Not in this mode in particular, just in general. Some of these games can be a little unforgivable. Also a lot of RNG involved. Oh, sorry, that was a nasty burp. So I had oh, sorry. I had roasted chicken for lunch, and I guess it's crawling its way back up. Not a lot, I mean. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, I think I did. I'm a little bit sick, so I'm also out of it because of that. So I wouldn't expect this. Goddamn, enough with the lily pads. I wouldn't expect this stream to be like too much quality, you know. Okay, this is bullshit. Fine, you can get the lawnmowers. Yeah, just give me something that shoots, so I can defend myself. Yeah, another lily pad, that's what I wanted. Come on, if you give me another lily pad, okay. I was gonna say I'm restarting this, but finally something. Something useful, that is. And I get another lily pad. Why do I even bother? Okay, this one. You need to stop there. I need another squash or a cherry bomb or something for that. Water one. Garlic, no. Well, I guess we lost this one too. See, ironically enough, now I need a lily pad so I can put this. But that of course means that I won't be getting it. I'm just gonna put it here. Yeah, some rotten luck. I guess I gotta protect this now. Now give me a lily pad, please. I swear to God, at least give me like a aquatic mushroom. Well, gotta place it somewhere. I'm worried about this. Unless I get like a jalapeno or something. I think this is it. Okay. Now I need something to shoot this guy. Quickly. Please, something good. Like a Snoopy. Ah. There, exactly what I wanted. Okay, it's gonna take more than one Snoopy to defend that lane, but at least we have something now. And we need more lily pads. Come on, give me another one. Guess I gotta use this. Well, I did want a jalapeno, but I don't know where to put it in the water. I don't have anywhere to put it in the water is what I tried to say there. Okay, finally another lily pad. There we go. With this we should be okay. Now, if we can get like a walnut or something. Yeah, here. Bungee zombies are a nightmare in this mode, so we can't get too comfortable. I guess this lane also needs a little bit of protection. You gotta keep that water in check. Yeah, I'm just gonna play it safe. What you can do with these garlics, because they aren't always useful in this mode, you can just place them in the lily pads and hope for the bungee zombies to get them, because they will start stealing your plants. Okay, if we could get another lily pad so I can place that here. That works. I guess I'm just gonna place it somewhere. That garlic is almost dead, so we gotta start placing some plants here. Enough with the garlic. Yeah, just place it somewhere so hopefully the bungee zombies steal them. No, I'm not gonna let that get away. Place it somewhere. Yeah. No, not a repeater. Sometimes they can get killed, but it takes a while. I swear to God, they have like extra HP. I hate that I can't see anything. I don't think we're gonna get a single planter. Oh, I just have to complain, huh? I think that's enough visibility. I'm not concerning myself with getting any more money because I don't think we're gonna be needing sorry about that. I don't think we're gonna be needing anything else from the store. Like, I don't care about showing off the Zen Garden or the Wisdom Tree or anything like that. Anything that I want to show off is purely like gameplay. I guess the Zen Garden is gameplay, but I'm just not concerned about that. I think we have a pretty good defense now, so I shouldn't be worried too much. Yeah, we did it. Okay, this one is looking a little bit dicey, so I'm gonna be taking this away. We're done? Yeah, I think we're pretty much done. Ooh. I'm so used to seeing just like coins pop out that I forget you get trophies. Oh, now this is the one that I really like. It's basically just Bejeweled, and I've never played like Bejeweled on any mobile phone or anything like that, but I did play a lot of Huniepop, so I guess it takes me back to that. And before you say exposed as Gunner, I mean, come on. Do you even know who I am? I try to keep it, you know, contained on my social medias. But honestly, if I wanted to go rogue, I would go rogue. I don't think that's necessary though. I've been thinking about this a lot actually. That the type of humor of, oh, the joke is porn, like obviously it's very much like a tired formula now. And the internet really doesn't like it. And well, when I was growing up with the internet, I guess it was a bit of a new joke at the time. Just trying to hide something in plain sight. And be like, oh, those who know, they know, right? But it just doesn't sell anymore, it gets sold. And I won't say that a lot of my identity was like that, but plenty of my identity was like that, so I have to, I don't know, like I'm finding myself trying to present myself like in a new light. Like I try to be sincere. I try to be, I guess, I mean not non-conflicted, but rather I'm just trying to be chill. Sometimes, I mean, I don't know streamers nowadays other than like VTubers, but I'm really trying to have like that chill vibe. Because, I mean, sometimes I do have like high energy, but the type of content that I like to listen to is not high energy people. It's usually just like chill let's plays like Nintendo Capri-san, or I would say Choka Conroy, but he has gotten, I mean he was always like energetic, but his older content was a lot more chill, like Super Mario Sunshine, Earthbound and all of that. He's been playing Pokemon Heart Gold, and I haven't been watching that because I'm playing myself a Pokemon, what do you call it, like a ROM hack, a fan game, and it's called Pokemon Lazarus, and it's also based on second generation, at least the visual style. So I don't want to get overwhelmed, and I don't know, it's already a little too much sometimes, the game itself. Why is nobody else shooting? Okay. Sometimes the screen just lets you know what's an available move if you take too long. Oh. Wait, is my avatar showing off? Let me just check. Yeah, we're there. Not like it's too important that I'm there blinking, but you know, it's my brand. It makes me recognizable among the thousands and thousands of videos being uploaded. I guess I'm gonna do this to show it off. You can just shuffle the plants if you don't like your current setup and they give you something new. I feel like it can be plenty useful, but I think the fun of the game is just seeing what pairings you can do without having to do that. Because if you don't have any possible moves, the game will tell you. Invisible. Now, thankfully, I'm playing with audio, so it's gonna be a little bit less crazy here. But this is also similar to Raining Seeds you are very dependent on the RNG of the plants that they give you. Now, they give you a lot of ice rooms because... Oh, there's that chicken. Because that way you can see where they are for a second. And also by their body parts falling, you can kind of get a bit of a guide like that. I'm just trying to cover all lanes just to see if there's somebody on that lane. I don't know why I knew that would happen. I felt it, but... Okay, at least now we have... Okay, not this one. We need something that shoots here. But the walnut will still let us know. I'm just gonna cover this lane because we don't have any more lawnmowers there. Okay, every lane is covered. This one's kinda close. It was a cone head, so more defense. If they get too close, I guess I can use an ice room. Okay. No need for now. This lane is... I gotta take special care of it. I think the squash is gonna handle it though. And we get another replacement. Hopefully I can get some walnuts here. I'm afraid of the zombies that dive into the water. Come on. We need some walnuts here. I still haven't used any ice rooms. Oh, there's somebody there. But this guy is shooting, so it's not one of the ones that dive. So is the corn. Okay, okay. The corn is a little bit weaker, so I'm gonna be putting it there. Okay, this walnut is already struggling. Don't eat my lily pad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be using one now. Yep. I think the bucket head is over here. So I'm just gonna... See? No more metal clinging. Oh. Are they gonna leave a nice... yeah. A nice trail so they can be monitored. Gotta put it here and put this one here. Oh, just in time. I thought there was another one. Just gonna put it here. Okay, chill out for a second. Wait a second, I gotta do a little something. Let me just check my... Okay. Nothing wrong here. Just checking something in the background. Don't worry about it. Mm-hmm. No. Uh, there. Now let me just check my stream again. Hopefully I didn't exit the stream. Checking my audio. Checking. Okay. Yeah, we're good. I just wanted to change the title of the stream because I have a feeling that a certain word that I use isn't very well received. Maybe it's just me being paranoid, but with a platform like this, can you blame me? And there goes one of our walnuts. Okay. I gotta... okay, at least he's dead. But there's another one, goddammit. I guess they're gonna eat a little bit of my lily pads, but... Oof. We're running out of time here, so... maybe we gotta start using more of our ice shrooms. And I just bit my tongue. We need more fire and power here. I'm worried about here, so... Ooh! Thank God for that butter. Things could be looking better, but definitely a lot worse. Okay, who's close? This one doesn't have a walnut, so... oh, this row is... oh. Yeah, this is a bucket head. Oh, did you see the bucket disappear? Oh, it was down here. Okay, we're still good. I think these two can kill it. Okay. I think we gotta worry more about this row. Because like I said, we don't have a lawnmower here. Just regular firepower. Okay, so a dolphin crossed over here. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Just to be extra sure, let's put it there. Yeah, they're gonna stumble into the squash, so... put this here. Use this. And I think we should be good. Are they eating you? No, we're good. No more buckets, so that's a good thing. I don't hear them. There we go. I don't even know if I want to shower after this. But the heat, it has been so unbearable. And it's only gonna get worse. Finally, a minigame where you can use any of the plants you select. So let me just show you the upgrades. We have the Gatling Pea. You put it on a repeater, it shoots twice as many peas. The Twin Sunflower you already know. The Gloom Shroom, which is gonna be the goat for certain modes like Survivor. Yeah, the Cattail, really good for pool levels, but otherwise they cannot be used. Basically functions the same as a cactus, but it is also homing, and the firing rate is quite fast. Basically, if you get a cattail, it's like having potato mines and squashes, because it's so cheap. I mean, it's expensive, but it's like using TSPPs all over the screen. Wintermelon needs a watermelon. These two make the best plant in the game when it comes to raw damage. A frozen wintermelon does more damage than a regular melon pult, and it freezes the enemy and does splash damage, so there's that. Gold magnet, we're not gonna be using this, although I did use it on my replay for gathering the money. And the spike rock is another high tier one. You just put it on spike wheat, and even the gargantuars step on it like 5 times and it doesn't break. The cup cannon, we might use it just to showcase it. It's basically like a cherry bomb that reloads and you use for free after you put two kernel bolts and the cup cannon. So after spending 700 sun, you get to use basically like 3 cherry bombs. Ooh, that took a lot of explanation, so let's just do this the way I usually do it. This, and what else? Oh, let me showcase the imitator. Basically, you can have 2 of the same type of plant, so you can take something that takes a long time to reload, and so I'll just take the squash to showcase it. Sure. Well, I don't have anything to shoot other than this, so maybe this. So this mode is the one that usually people realize that the Starfruit can be quite useful. In my opinion, it's way better in the pool levels. I'm just gonna wait for it to walk all the way over here. Like I mentioned briefly, I know I'm a little bit sick, but I think we can pull through and do what we need to do to showcase all of the minigames and the survivors. I'm already so familiarized with this game that I don't think it's gonna be that much of a struggle to just do everything. I'm not gonna have too much anxiety about what's to come because I replay this like all the time. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna be starting to put more starfruit. I'm gonna fill this vertical line here before anything else, but I'm gonna stop this guy. So the reason why I got the 2 squashes is because they are way cheaper than any of the other options, and it just takes care of business like real quick. There's not gonna be many specialty zombies here. I think at the worst we're gonna get like a bucket head. So you really can just take your time here. And the stars, you just don't have to fill them in, they also shoot, so they're not just there for decor. So last time I mentioned that I was worried about my health in certain things. I've been getting, I don't want to say better, but I'm not as worried as I was like a little bit before. Either way, my brother got his medical exams already examined and everything, so we're just waiting for a little bit more of extra information. His results were more urgent than mine, so I'm glad he got to take care of that first. But still, I have to wait for my turn now, so that makes me a little bit nervous. We were brewing some homemade remedies for him, and it got spoiled because of this awful heat. So we gotta rebuy the herbs again. It's not overly expensive, but we have to make the trip, which sucks. It's not too far away. It's in the capital of the country, and I live fairly close, so it just sucks that we wasted the money and we have to do the whole thing again. Oh, see, this is why I like using the imitator squash. Okay, there. Just one more and we're done. And they just die immediately. So this minigame is a reference to another video game made by PopCap called Fishaquarium. I never played it, but I did see Oni play it. Looks fun enough. The art style is kind of similar to Plants vs Zombies, but a little bit. It looks more like those early computer educational games, like Putt and Freddy Fisher. Still looks okay though. This is not the most exciting of minigames, but there's something that I like doing that makes it really funny. So you need 1,000 to finish the game. But you can stall and just put way more zombies than you need to, just for fun. And you need to feed them, because otherwise they'll turn green and die. I mean, they are already green, but like a bright green. Oh, they're starting to get really hungry. I put this too far away. Hey, somebody grab that shit? No. I think I mentioned this because I already timestamped my older streams that I hadn't timestamped. I mentioned that I was watching My Clueless First Friend, a romcom anime, and I finished it. It was really good. It's very wholesome because it's children, like primary school children, so it's very pure, the pure type of love, like a cute friendship most of all. But right now I'm watching a high school rom-com called You and I Are Polar Opposites. It's recent actually, so I already watched like 4 episodes. I do want to watch more, but I wanted to get this done first. It's been a weird day. Other than my lunch and my brother's remedy getting bitter, like spoiling, going bad, whatever you want to call it. It hasn't been all that, I don't know, much of an active day, so I just decided to make more thumbnails and all of that. But if I didn't stream, I think right now I will be watching more episodes of You and I Are Polar Opposites. I know I can win the game right now, I just like doing this because it's silly. Like, what's the point? There. You can have your food, it's fine. Oh, so Bejeweled Twist. This one is a lot less intuitive than regular Bejeweled. I still get it, but it's a bit more confusing, so let's see. Sometimes I just start creaking like crazy to see if I can get some pairings done, but for the most part I do try to use my head. Unless situations get dire, you know. See, I knew I would get 4 that way, so you do have to think, not just go crazy. But hey, they don't penalize you, so you really can just go blah, 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 blah. Something that I didn't think about streaming today is that, well, I've been snoring a lot and I haven't been coughing much, but my voice is very raspy due to being sick. So I may not have the stamina needed to talk all the way through. So do forgive me if this is one of my lesser good streams. I guess sometimes you just gotta roll with it. I mean, it's not like I'm getting paid or anything for this, so I guess I can have some stinkers from time to time. Yeah, like I said, I'm excited about basing Digital Circus tomorrow. It's weird because usually when something is trending, I don't jump right into it. I usually wait a little bit for the hype to calm down. So it's weird that I'm watching something so popular have like a new episode come out and I'm excited about it. Oh, speaking of those things, I saw the finale of Primal, the Gendy Tartakovsky series from HBO Max, and it was pretty good. Like, I guess part of me preferred things to be different from the ending that we got, but I can't complain. I'm just gonna leave it ambiguous like that because I wouldn't want to spoil the series for anyone. Not like it has much of a... I mean, it does have a story, but it's not your stereotypical story of like Attack on Titan where there's lore and stuff that just happens. I don't know. It's hard to put into words. It's mostly storytelling set through just animation and I don't know. I mean, there's no dialogue is what I'm trying to say. But it's very stylish, I like it. I want to recommend it to my friend Flux, but I want to pester him into watching my favorite Studio Ghibli movie first. But I know that's a tall order. Ooh! Well, we don't need that anymore, but it's welcome nonetheless. There we go, one of those. Oh, it's so tantalizingly close, all of these stars. There we go. Totally on purpose. I'm getting lazy, I just wanna get this over with. It's definitely not my favorite minigame. Okay, I did see that one. We can do it again here. Let's see if we can fix that hole before we end the game. Oh, there we go, that one too. This one too. Fix the hole. There we go. Okay, not how I expected it to turn, but it works, it works. Ooh. They ate one of my plants again. There we go. Perfect. Flawless. Sorry about that. Let me check something else. Sorry about that again. Big Trouble Little Zombie. Yeah, this is basically the same thing that we did in 3.5, I think it is. Not particularly difficult, but it can get out of hand sometimes. Thankfully, we still have lawnmowers. And we get plenty of cherry bombs. There we go. Whew. Okay, we need another pea shooter and we should be at least okay. Now we just gotta use our cherry bombs wisely. I wanna have another gulp of water, but I don't wanna risk it. Well, now it's time. It was now or never. Here. like that they ate my walnut there, but because of these divers. There we go. Kinda smooth with it. Just kill him. Okay. See, it's not difficult, but you gotta be on your toes about it. Okay, more on the water. This walnut is not gonna be hanging on for longer. It's kinda hard to pronounce my words now, cause I'm sick. It's always hard though. Does happen to me in any language that I use though. Maybe I'm being overly harsh on myself. Here. Yeah, we gotta replace this one. Yeah. Come on, get over here. Those football helmets are a menace, especially considering that there's no magnets. I think we got this. Okay, there we go with the walnuts. Cherry bombs here. Okay, that was good. We gotta keep these guys from eating this walnut. Yeah. Okay, out of the water, just gonna put this here. Perfect timing. Yep. Like I said, familiarize with it. We got half of the minigames already. Now this one is the biggest BS because it's portal combat. And you cannot control where the portals spawn, and sometimes they can just spawn like incredibly close to you, and it sucks. So you gotta aim at the portal so it comes out the other way. Now it's interesting because this is not just a reference to Mortal Kombat with the title, but to the game Portal. I don't know if it's intentional or not. I'm not even sure if Portal was out by the time this was out. I'm sure it was though. The game is pretty old, I'm just not familiar with the original Orange Box games like Half-Life, Team Fortress 2 and Portal. Gmod? I don't know. Yeah, I should have put it here. There we go. I'm just gonna stop you right there because you're incredibly dangerous. Are you gonna screw me over? Oh my god, they're gonna spawn over here. See, this is the bullshit that I'm talking about. Yeah, no, this sucks. This sucks so much. Also, you're not getting hit anymore. should have put it here. Okay. I'm just gonna do this for convenience sake. Oh, finally, when it was working on my favor, it decides to switch just like that. Okay, we don't need that anymore, but like I said, very welcomed. Yeah, I'm not feeling my hottest right now, but I mean, let's get this over with, like I said. Oh, Jesus. Where are you coming from? I'm just gonna put it here just to be safe. And put this one here. Please kill him. Don't make me use this. Okay. We're good, we're good. There. Put this here. And put dispenser here. This line needs one. Just to be safe from the balloon zombies. I think they're called Zeppelin zombies actually. These guys definitely need all of that firepower. Oh, this sucks. I'm just gonna use this. Oh, you screwed me over again, huh? I think we can hold off for a while. Yeah, this plant is just a goner. There's no way. We still have plenty of plants, so even if they screw us over like over here, I think we can pull it off. Just use one of these. Definitely not my favorite one. One of my least favorite ones actually. Now this one I really like because it's very chaotic. It's almost boring to a certain point because once you know how it works. Besides, I have an interesting tactic. Usually you would use it over here, but hear me out. Just check the master at work. The music's banger though. Okay, that's fine. I really would like some pumpkins. There we go. I put them over here. That way the magnet still reaches them. And we save the explosions for later. This is basically like a walnut, so... See, it's interesting. It's a different tactic, but it works. I guess they're supposed to be used like the pumpkins on the magnets, but that's a little too predictable. We have another one, so let's just let them chew on out. See, that way they can use them here, so we don't have to worry about them using it on the tall walnuts. It's a shame we didn't get to cover this one though. That's fine. This walnut is kind of in a bit of danger, but nothing too major. Yeah, it's worth it. Here's the thing, the cool thing about the chompers and the gargantuars. They still can bite them, so yeah, it's just interesting. Whew. Now, if there's an emergency, we can use the jalapeno here. Not the biggest fan of chompers, so I don't care if they die too much. Now, one of the best uses for the jalapeno is taking down the ladders. Yeah, we're good. We don't need it yet. But we do have 2 of them, so yeah, I think that was worth it. We got a... Oh, I thought we got another magnet. I don't know why. I would have been like, I've never seen that happen before. Because I really haven't. Sorry, Chomper. I got other plans. Hold. Go. And go. Yeah, pretty fun, huh? Now this is one of the scariest ones. I would consider this the hardest minigame. And if I die somewhere in this playthrough, it's probably here. So let's be a little bit careful about this. I think definitely these guys, including the cattail. Definitely these. And I'm not sure if getting the snow pea is the best idea here. Guess I'm gonna be playing it safe like this. And what else? I mean, we need spikeweed for these guys. Yeah, I think this is the best that we can do. It's gonna be a little scary. We don't have any walnuts, but hopefully the pumpkin will be enough. See, this is also part of the problem here. But that's why we got the jalapeno. But I played enough of this game to know what to put first. I mean, maybe not first, but what to prioritize. Maybe I just should have gone with the regular walnut instead of this, because this is too expensive. Guess we'll see. Okay, who's gonna be the first one to show up? Okay. I'm gonna hold my fire for now. I could just use the jalapeno, so... Okay, we definitely don't like that sound. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. I used a lot of sun, but you gotta use sun to make sun. There's another one. I think I'm just gonna squash that one. Probably not a good idea to do that. I just gotta be patient. I gotta wait for the cattail. Okay, one more, and we got the cattail, so that's gonna fix a lot of our problems right now. Now we gotta build some sun to get some jalapenos and some jack-o'-lanterns. I mean pumpkins. Just gonna put this here and save for the jalapeno. Okay, perfect. Now cattail, please take care of those. I'm counting on you. Okay, we need this here. Okay, we don't have enough for another cattail, but we really need it. Okay, please hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, just use this one, I don't care. I know I'm very quiet, but you can see situations are kind of dire now. Okay, we're starting to stabilize a little bit. I just had to open my mouth. Okay, we need that jalapeno like yesterday. Here. Now if we can... Okay. Bit of an emergency. I could have just used the squash. Another emergency. Quick, quick, quick. Yes, we needed this. We don't have a jalapeno yet, so... Okay, if you all get together here, I can get you with a squash. Here. That's why the squash is an S tier, baby. Bit of a strange method, I know. I'm not sure if this is how people play this level usually. If it works, you know. Okay. Probably shouldn't do this, but okay. Now please give me some more sun. That was good. thanks to the spike rock, we don't have to worry about that. Okay, that's good, that's good. I think we need another one of these. They're very useful. Pumpkin. Squash. Hurry up. Please die already. There. Yeah, I think we're okay. Just gonna let that squeeze by for a little bit so we can do this. Put that over here. And we need another one for that one. Okay, hurry up. I really want to put that spike rock. There. Now we just have one lane to worry about. We don't have the jalapeno charge, so it's gonna take a little bit of time. Sure, another one. Let's just let it advance till we can charge our jalapeno. And boom, boom. We cannot put the spike rock yet, it's not charged. But I'm gonna be saving my sun instead of putting more double sunflowers. Okay, we have enough, so we can put another one. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. Oh, a little too late. Probably could have done it, but... Oh. Here, this one here. They're gonna run out eventually. They're not infinite. There goes one. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Oh, we did lose a lawnmower though. So that kinda sucks. Feels a little bit unearned. Yeah, we're good. We're gravy. Like I said, probably the hardest in the game. But once you know your stuff... So there's people that mod this game for it to be faster. This is basically that mode. Yeah, just gonna put these ones. I don't see any metal, so we don't worry about that. I guess just our usual setup here. Yeah, spikes, why not? And our favorite, the double squash action. Now I don't know if this geezer can keep up with this speed, but I've done it before. Just gonna be saving some seconds by placing the other squash. Gee, Billy, how come your mom lets you put 2 squashes? Now our priority here is to protect this cattail, so I don't want any surprises from those dolphins. Gotta protect our waters. I think 2 cattails is enough. I abused the hell out of them in the other level, but I think that was warranted. While we are at it, let's just do this. They're kinda slow to recharge. Jump over this. Oh! Too late, I guess. So fast. But I play Sonic the Hedgehog, I bet you didn't know that. What have I been playing? Oh, Pokemon Lazarus. I was like, I don't think I've been playing much lately, and I forgot about that. I don't know, I'm not really in a Pokemon kick, but I wanted to try it. I mean, my brother was dabbling in ROM hacks, so Pokemon ROM hacks. So I got curious. For him to be interested in Pokemon again, I mean... Besides, I've seen some really good ones. People aren't shy of recommending you some Pokemon ROM hacks. Everyone has their favorites for various reasons. Jesus Christ. A lot of acid reflux this stream. So disgusting. Oh, that made my eyes water. But we're good, we're good. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have streamed, but I mean, I feel like it was such a good opportunity because my friend Flux couldn't stream. And my mother and my brother were asleep. And I had a fair amount of energy. So I do think it was like the best possible time to do it. Just my physical conditions weren't really agreeing with me. Not like this is all that taxing, but you'd be surprised. Especially if you want to be entertaining doing it. It's like people used to say with the Let's Play curse, like, oh, how hard can it be just talking and playing the game at the same time? Well, you do it, and you'll see how hard it can be. I mean, not like I'm complaining too much, I'm still just gaming. And like I said, I could just not talk much and make this a shitty stream. But like I said, I can be forgiven some stinkers. One of my Sonic Adventure streams was just that, me being quiet for the most part. It was a knuckle stage. And I was just so quiet doing all of it. Oh, careful with this one. There we go. It's honestly a very easy stage. What makes it difficult is the speed, so they took it easy on you. Oh man, 2 reflex games in a row. I feel like my eyes are kind of jumpy. I don't know if I want to drink more water. I mean, the water that I have right now is very lukewarm because Like I said, it's been really sunny. It's been really hot outside. And I didn't refill my water bottle before the water shortage. I bet the water is probably okay now. Like, not fully back, but enough flow for me to get another water bottle. But it's gonna take forever, so I'm just gonna deal with my slightly lukewarm water. You know, I'm fairly new to the whole drinking water thing. I know it's very unhealthy, but it's really the environment in which I was raised. But I gotta say, people are really right when it comes to saying like cold water might be delicious and it feels good to drink and all of that. But if you really want to drink water, like quantities, and for it to feel fulfilling, it has to be room temperature. That's the best type of water to guzzle. Might not feel as good as cold water, but it's gonna be more fulfilling. It's gonna hydrate you more. It's gonna make you want more. Really, I don't know what kind of environment my mom was raised in for her to think that like a Sprite or a Coca-Cola could be something that could hydrate me, basically quench my thirst. But I definitely didn't drink enough water as a kid, definitely as a kid. As a teenager, still no, and as a young adult, I was just still learning. Right now, I'm at my best when it comes to drinking water because I realized that a lot of time where I would compulsively eat, I wasn't even hungry, I was just thirsty. And I didn't know how to deal with it because I wasn't educated in drinking water. Many times where I was just very cranky, it was because I was dehydrated. Yeah, there's a lot of common sense things that I kinda had to find out on my own. Like, I don't know if this is straight up trauma dumping here, but my mother wasn't home much because she was working all the time. And I didn't grow up with my father because he's basically a deadbeat. So, things like hydrating myself, shaving, I don't know, guy things I had to learn on my own. Really fucked up. But hey, there's people that definitely go through worse. I don't want to sit here and victimize myself. Because truly I really had a good childhood. Could have been a little better though, but overall, like, my mom's side of the family was always very supportive, very loving, very understanding. I basically spent most of my childhood at my grandma's house rather than my own home. I like being at grandma's better because if I was at my home, we usually spent time with the housekeeper, basically the cleaning lady, but they also paid her for her to babysit us. So it wasn't really my mom. So the whole gimmick here is no sunflowers. So we gotta choose wisely what we wanna use. There was a certain setup here that is very effective and I don't remember it, but I'm gonna wing it and just go like this. I don't think we need spike rock, at least not now. I think this is for different rounds. Do we need a freaking cattail though. I'm just gonna put it there just in case, but I don't think there's gonna be enough. Maybe a squash for emergencies just in case. So they give us a little bit of time to do this. You don't want to put them too in front of everything because then they'll eat it faster. You definitely need the tall nuts though. That is one thing I know for sure. And I'm gonna be putting one of these on each row too, because you want to slow down their eating. And at least 2 of these. And I'm gonna protect them with this. Gonna put 2 more, and the rest is gonna be repeaters. Well, maybe a cattail just in case. I already feel that was not a good move, but and I'm just gonna leave the rest in case of an emergency. I like how the music is so chill for a minigame called Last Stand. I don't think you can repick your plants. After this, you can just plant more of the ones that you have, so hopefully that'll be enough. I didn't pick up the money, I was looking at chat. Yeah, you know, it's kind of weird, like I said, like, oh, like my dad was never there for me and my mom was mostly working. But I don't think I was ever the type of person that, I don't know how to say this. Maybe it's because of the environment I grew up in, but I guess I've always been a bit of a loner. And I just mean that in the way of, if there's nothing going on around me, I can make my own fun. Like I hear this with a lot of hikikomori and just overall not popular kids. Like they are always looking at the crowd being like, oh, I wish I could be with them and I wish I could talk with the popular kids and just be one of them. Like I never felt that way. Like, sure, I was like a social enough kid. But the yearning for popularity or anything like that was never really there. Now, I understand that humans are social creatures, and I am very thankful for my mother's side of the family, like my aunts, my cousins, my grandma, because we are all very close to each other. And many people I see online, they say that they didn't grow up with good family members. Usually they mean their mom and dads, but I don't know. When you don't have any support network, shit just must be tough. And I am very thankful for what I have and what I had growing up. Sorry, there was a little hiccup with the OBS there. Wasn't saying anything all that important, just that I am thankful for growing up with what I had, because many others didn't have any support network. Now when it comes to friendships, it has always been very strange with me. I have a best friend in real life that I've known for over 10 years. He's also basically a friend of the family, friend of my brother, my mother, my cousins, everything. Do I put another magnet or... I feel like we're needing them. Yeah, whole row. I wanted to put more repeaters, but I think we gotta work on our defense because there's too many football players and bucketheads. Also, when it comes to the economic factor, we definitely weren't poor. I wouldn't consider myself growing up in a poor environment, but wealthy? Oof. I mean, we were the type of family that would scrape by, but we never really had to just deal with the fact that we couldn't have dinner that night. I mean, even if it was a little bit of something, there was always something to eat. But that was also because my mother sometimes asked for money from her co-workers, or sometimes it was just donations from very kind people. And that taught me something important. If you have enough to share with somebody that needs something, you really should. Not out of obligations, really, but rather that someone could be you and nobody would want to help you. My mom definitely ingrained that type of those type of lessons in me. I think that's very important. I almost want to use a squash here, but no. Now, you don't want to overly do it and screw yourself out of being in an okay financial situation. But I mean, it's a balance. If you have enough to share around, if there's certain things that you have that you're not using, instead of just throwing them away, hey, do you need this? Do you need that? Do you know somebody that might need this? Your older clothes, your older books, your toys that you don't use anymore. Stuff like that. Maybe an old furniture that you're trying to replace for something better. Okay, I'm a little worried for this walnut, but we have just enough to replace it. So let's see how this goes. We still have our emergency squashes just in case. Thank God I put a full row of magnets though. We definitely needed them. Oh, here comes the goddamn ladder guys. I almost said stairs. I had a whole debacle with my friend Flux about that. How stairs and ladders aren't the same thing, but for me they are. Probably because there's not really like a translation for it in my language. Should I just heal my walnuts? Definitely the land ones, because at least here we have pumpkins. And we don't have enough for a repeater, so I guess I'll just keep that in case of an emergency. In case we need to replace another walnut. Let me just rearrange my seat over here. There we go. No wonder my ass was hurting. Just stretching. Let me get a gulp of water while I'm on it. Losing out on a lot of money, but like I said, we don't really need it. But we do gotta keep an eye open for those walnuts. Especially the bottom one here. Because remember, if we lose that walnut, we also lose the spike rock damage. Spike weed, I should say. Not much of an issue with the ones on the water, but I really hope this is the last one. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Ooh. At least we managed to stop that one. Oh, this is bad. Okay, okay. Not the worst, not the worst. Over here it's looking kind of dicey though. Guess could be worse. Are you the last one? Yes, you are. See, I was confident. I consider this one of the more difficult ones, but once I got the hang of it, not really. Zombotany 2 is kind of hard too. But we definitely need a lot of TSPPs. So I'm gonna do my double squash strat. Probably like this. No, we definitely need walnuts, so let's not get too crazy with these. Just regular walnut. And what could be better here? A jalapeno or... I think the jalapeno. I think we gotta worry more about spike wheat though. Yeah. I'm putting a lot of faith in you too, okay? There's no dolphin zombies, I think, so let's see how this goes. Now my strat for this is, instead of planting in all of the rows here, I usually plant in a single row a lot of sunflowers and protect them with a walnut. Now we definitely need to save for the cattail here. Okay. Let's take care of you. Okay, now let's wait for the cattail. We have some time for the squashes to recharge. One cattail. One more. Okay. I'm gonna start planting on this row here. Oh, just in time. Right, cattail, put in the work. We need to save our squashes for more pressing matters. If we see a jalapeno zombie, we definitely need to deal with them first. I'll take care of you. Yeah, we gotta heal that like right away. But I also wanna put this here. They just don't get eaten, they also get shot at, so it's twice as pressing of a matter. Now, to slow down that eating, I'm gonna be planting these here. Okay, we have the squashes ready in case of an emergency. Okay, that one's shooting like crazy. Okay, let him kill him. Okay, okay. Okay, we gotta deal with this motherfucker. Oh my god, at least only this is on the way, so if it does go off, it's not the worst. Okay, don't worry. No need to panic. Okay, you take care of this, please. Basically like a sacrificial lamb. One more time. Okay, we need at least one of these per row. Oh, hey guys. How's it going? It's me, the tall nut. Boom. Oh, you took care of business, huh? Ooh. Okay, okay. No need to worry then. This squash is gonna take care of that tall nut. So we better hold on the snow pea, because we want that done quickly. By the way, if your walnut hasn't changed, sunflower can do as a makeshift walnut momentarily. Kinda cruel, but hey, that's war tactics for you. Yeah, just gonna put this here. Oops. Okay, there goes our walnut. Oh, saved by the bell. Jalapeno. Okay, okay, don't panic. I mean, if this goes off. Yeah, we're looking okay. Man, the squash didn't even go off. Might be a bit overkill with all of this sun here, but you can never be too careful, especially when there's jalapenos around. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Alright, don't go off, jalapeno, don't go off. think we should be okay. I might start digging out sunflowers in order to put more repeaters, but you don't gotta play that risky yet. Oh, that was a weird animation. I think we're about to be done here. Yeah, we're good. Let's be aware of that jalapeno plus tall nut there. Okay. Yeah, we're good. See, you just gotta know how to play with those specific terms. And the cattail is overpowered. Okay, we're almost done with the minigames, but then we gotta go into survival. It takes a while, so let's have some patience. We got a giant walnut here, new to this mode. Okay, we're not gonna get any more nuts if we don't start using them. Ah, what a shame. This music's banging though. Boom. Man, I can't wait to feel better so I can play DON on stream. I'm excited about that one. I was having a lot of fun playing it off screen. I decided to get it for the PlayStation 2 instead of the GameCube because I grew up with the PlayStation 2 version. So the slide button difference was messing me up, and it makes a whole world of difference. Oh, careful with that guy. I'm just gonna use this. That way we can showcase it too. Honestly, I think the giant walnuts are more valuable than the explosive ones. It really depends though. Both of them are good. Gotta say, at least tomorrow there's something to look forward to, because this week hasn't been my best week, honestly. I gotta go to the market again to get those the medicine for my brother, the remedy. So hopefully I'll be able to. I don't like watching it live in case it lags. So I just wait for it to premiere and I watch it immediately after. Because I don't wanna run with any spoilers. I don't mind them as much as my other friends. But still, I would prefer not to have them, you know? I remember one of my friends one time got spoiled. And then he was asking on the internet, is there a way to hypnotize myself so I forget the spoiler? I mean, I don't know. Maybe he has those beliefs, but I just thought it was kind of tragic and funny how desperate he was at that point. By the way, my friend Flux the Forsaken managed to play all of Omori without getting a single spoiler, which is insanity to me. I was moderating for him the whole time, hoping that nobody would blow it, and nobody did. But it was insane. He didn't know a single thing about the game. I'm happy he got to enjoy that game. I almost feel that he enjoyed it more than me. I'm just gonna use one of these. Come on, give me a regular one. Just die. You too. And you too. Oh. Anytime I accidentally move the game window, I feel like I'm messing with the capture. I know that's not the case, but it just feels that way. By the way, there's a new trailer for the newest Spiderman movie, not the animated one that everybody wants to watch, just the Tom Holland one. Looks interesting. I'm willing to watch it. The Mario Galaxy movie is fairly close to making its debut. I am gonna watch that on cinema. Not incredibly excited about it, but still pretty neat. I wanna watch it. Honestly, I'm more excited about Sonic. Not just because I'm a bigger Sonic fan, just I like those movies more. Both are good though, no need to put them into a competition. This isn't 2009 anymore, although people are really discussing on Twitter and such places the power levels of Mario versus Sonic, and I'm just like, I played these games before, you know? We don't need to go down this road anymore. This isn't 2009. I already did plenty of that shit back in the day. God, I hate talking about power levels, but I can't help but to engage in some of the polls just to see what people has to say. It's like, oh, he's not even multiversal, and it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I want to discuss that shit. Gotta wait for one more. Let's take care of this. Okay, that was good. Oh, that wasn't as good as I was expecting. Damn, I cleaned up house there. Oh, I thought it was gonna be OBS messing up again. Thank God it wasn't. This is just so long, dude. Come on, I ain't got all day. I do, but... Oh, there were two Michael Jacksons. No wonder. Oh, I'm almost thinking if I should leave Survivor to another stream where I'm feeling better. Maybe we could do the easy ones and leave the harder ones for later. We still gotta do Pogo Party, but I'm already running out of fuel. I think this is the final wave. Shame we don't have any big walnuts. Oh, I got Michael Jackson there. That was nice. Just gonna send it to you so you can jump. And you're done. Okay, this one is not as hard as it may look, especially if you do the secret double squash technique that I do. I'm gonna put this here and no, I was gonna put a pumpkin, but not necessary. We have the tall nuts, so yeah, that should be enough. Probably should have gotten a rake for this one, but you know, the funny thing about the survival mode is, unless we're talking endless, it's actually not that hard. It just takes a while. I just remember how long it takes actually, so I think I'm good. I think I'm gonna be doing this, Zomboss, and then later on we're gonna do the survival. Because really, I'm running out of steam here. I don't even want to be seated anymore. This chair kinda sucks, and well, other excuses. Speaking of, I saw that Proton John, also known as Claire, she doesn't... It's likely that she's gonna be taking a long while before continuing on TheRunawayGuys. So there's even some speculation that this might be the end of the project, so guess I gotta brace for that. I do hope that she feels better. It's just a lot, you know, for her, and I guess more selfishly for me too. That is my comfort channel. My favorite channel in all of YouTube, actually. And I felt like their days were numbered in certain occasions, like I felt the end was close. But just getting some confirmation on that, it's a bit tough, you know. I'm gonna start putting more tall nuts because the sooner we have them, the faster they recharge. The snow peas here are extremely effective. They really slow down the pogo so much. The sound that they make is hilarious though. Okay, we need to actually hit it. It's not enough to just stop it. That bottom row is looking unprotected, but that's why we're saving money. We can also do this. Yeah, that works. Okay, all rows covered. Now we just need another snow pea. Okay, that tall nut is already crying. Maybe a bit of overkill, both magnets and tall nuts. But hey, it's very effective and it's the whole gimmick of this stage, the pogos on this, so you gotta really incapacitate them. Just a whole row of corn. Okay, we need another magnet. And we don't need to worry about that anymore, just filling on the corn. I guess I'm also getting a little bit sleepy, not just tired from being sick. You sleep a lot when you're sick, so that doesn't help. I mean, it helps the sickness, but works against the sickness, I should say. Here I could use another snow pea. I mean, I guess it just makes the same damage as a regular pea, but shoots faster than a kernel and does more damage. One more, there we go. Just replace any crying tall nuts. Otherwise we're being a bully. Sorry about the noise. I guess I'm gonna start removing this and just putting corn. We don't need any more sunflowers. And we already have mutants. Almost down to the last flag. Okay, this is our final setup. We have some squashes just in case. Let's see how it plays out. That was it. Not hard at all. Just take some time. Now this one is easy. It's the same as the other one. But I think it throws you stronger zombies. Just eventually. The backdrop is a little bit different if I'm not mistaken. I might need to use one of these on this row of zombies. Oops, I didn't mean to put it there. That clears up some space and we get to attack him a little bit more. Gonna save some flower pots for when he throws that ambulance. Or the RB rather, not the ambulance. We don't need that, but I'll take it. Okay. Plenty of space. You can step on that if you want. I'll take the watermelon. That's a bad one. Thank God for the butter. Thanks again. Probably should have waited, but stay here. Oh, too slow. Are you gonna do it? Okay, we don't have as much watermelons as I'd like, but there's one. There's many watermelons. I'm just waiting for the goddamn RP. I don't have flower pots, but I do have plants. Thank you. No freezing those machines. I'm not sure if I even hit him like that. Again, this isn't difficult, really, just kind of tedious. It is kind of cool though. There's many times where it can get very... Ooh. Especially if he starts doing that shit. My commentary personally. I moved the game window again. Let's do it again just because we have a lot of these. And some more. No, let's keep it like that. I feel like we're gonna need this when he starts throwing football players. Don't do the RP again. You piece of shit. It's getting hot. We have a lot of jalapenos, but we don't wanna overact. We need that. No. It would be risky to do it. He's almost done, but I think we're gonna have to go another round. Yeah, that jalapeno wouldn't have been enough. Fucker. Piece of shit, garbage, motherfucker. Those footwood players are just so fast. You gotta spam the freak out of those mushrooms. Okay, you're dead. Sadly, I don't get the golden sunflower trophy, but we did all of the minigames. Yeah, let's do Sand Garden before we head out. Just for the heck of it. I mean, we can use the money that we made during those minigames to buy whatever garden we need. I think we're definitely gonna need more mulch, so... You know, in PVC Fusion, that mod that I talked about, you can use this glove to move your plants around in the middle of the stages, which sounds really overpowered, and I really want that. Yeah, not even if I wanted to, I could go on. Like, really, I'm spent. I actually did quite a lot considering that I'm still sick. And I was just doing thumbnails before this. I haven't slept all day. I mean, I slept at night, but no naps considering I'm sick. One more. No. Okay. A lot of repeats, which is weird, but okay. I guess we could buy this. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Let's get a little bit of everything. And these can wait. Let's buy Stinky too. Why not? Okay. So next time, I guess we just gotta buy these two and the Tree of Wisdom, which, like I've already said multiple times, I've gotten it to level 1000, so I can just show you the screenshot. Okay, so next time we tackle Survivor. It's not really that hard, but it takes a long time, so it's gonna have to wait until I feel better. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. And I guess I have nothing to promote. Just if you go to the Flux the Forsaken's, what do you call it? The Flux the Forsaken, the Discord. You can check out Schnorty Schnort, Lux Boltina, Midnight Koi, and obviously Flux the Forsaken. And those will be the streamers that I would recommend right now. And if you want to watch someone famous, like, I guess you can watch Hanya the Genius. Let me do a little silly something. Well, I couldn't find the other one, but let me just check if everything is okay. Yeah. Let's quit this and showcase. Here you go. Schnorty Schnort. Give him a follow, okay? With that being said, this has been Milkthrow, wishing you a nighty night and a bye. My ass really hurts right now.